Hey, what it do, YouTube? You don't know what it is. You don't know who it is. Charger conversation with your mans and them, your uncle. Hostile takeover. Hey, so hit your uncle with a like, a comment, and a subscribe, man. I'm giving y'all game up in here. Telling y'all the real for free. You know what I mean? But enough of that, man. Enough of that. What we talking about? We talking about pressure. Not being under it for once, applying it. How and when. So when it comes to women and dating, a lot of guys say you shouldn't apply pressure. I say you 100% should, no question. And here's why. If we ain't talking about some one-nighter or, some friends with benefits type stuff, then you're gonna need to find out how she responds to pressure. And the only way to do that is apply it, and not in a negative way. I mean, once she responds to your events, y'all been talking, she feeling you, you went out on a date or two, whatever, right? I'm not talking about the kind of pressure where you jump into a committed relationship after a couple of dates. If you're that type, that's on you, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is leadership pressure and how she's going to respond to your lead. Because don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. A woman is only going to do so much for any dude. No matter how good you are, no matter how good you look, no matter how tight your game is, whatever. She's only going to do so much. She's going to do what she's comfortable with. Every woman has boundaries. Now, let's get it. Let's just keep it all the way funky. Sooner or later, you're going to lay out what you want in a relationship. And that's when you basically do the interview without it being an interview. So you have to see if what you want aligns with what she's willing to give, and vice versa. And believe it or not, it varies from guy to guy. Spoiler alert, most women don't respond well to pressure. They're not used to guys implementing and exerting the type of relationship they want and the boundaries they want on them. And this is how the simps and the suckers actually get relationships, because these women know that these dudes feel like they're lucky just to have a girl, just to be in a relationship and have a woman. They think they're lucky. But motherfuckers like me, my friend circle, and the motherfuckers that I'm trying to teach and mold y'all to be, know that there's no luck involved. Alright? We know there's no luck involved. We worked hard to put ourselves in the position to do what we do. So, that said, what type of pressure do you apply and when? Right? So, you lay out what you want, she lays out what she wants. Y'all come to an understanding, y'all good. Okay. A lot of people, not just women, a lot of people say things to placate other people and pacify them, knowing they have no intention of follow through. And that's what you're looking for, is the follow through. So, one way to apply pressure is literally be the man that she says she wants, which supposedly is you. Which you should be doing anyway. But if she doesn't reciprocate and be the woman that she said she's going to be, the one you want, the woman that you want, run and run away fast. I'm talking about Usain Bolt sprint. Because if she does that to you early, she's going to do it to you often. There's an old football saying that says you play like you practice. Right? So, in the early stages, if she's doing that, then she's really going to do it once y'all are committed in a relationship and things have progressed. It's not going to change. That's actually one of the best ways to apply pressure. Another good way is to literally tell her what, like, don't make it nothing grandiose or big, but literally just tell her what you want in a relationship. Or even if y'all aren't in a relationship, tell her what you like in a dating situation. And see if she does it. And for how long. She might start off doing it. She might. And say she does start off doing it. How long is she going to keep it up? Because women like to say men get comfortable, but women get really fucking comfortable in relationships, marriages, whatever. Right? And they stop doing the shit that got you. They stop doing the shit that they did to get you while expecting you to keep doing the same shit that you did to get her. Relationships are reflective. Relationships are reciprocal. Right? So, if you're not doing your part, she's not going to do hers. But if you are doing your part and she still doesn't do hers, be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying ghost her or whatever. You can tell her, you can not tell her. I don't give a fuck. Then another way to apply pressure is to fall back and see what happens. You know what I mean? Say she stops texting you first or calling you first. All right, play the game. Play the game. Just fall back and see how long it takes for her to be bothered by not hearing from you. And if it doesn't bother, you will find out real quick, my guy. And if not hearing from you doesn't bother her, she just did you a favor. But again, you got to remember, this is all a numbers game anyway. You know, I saw a video of this dude who got stood up on a first date, whatever. He was low-key crying, talking about he just want to find his person. There is no person, my nigga. There is no one perfect person for you out of billions. If you really believe that super sappy sucker romantic shit, that there's just, you have one soulmate out there and they're the only one for you, this ain't even a channel for you. This is a fucking numbers game out here, bro. I will tell you that shit over and over again. It is a fucking numbers game. There's 7 billion people on the planet, and over 3.5 billion of them are women. So, let's say out of that 3.5 billion, let's say 2 billion are adult. There's 2 billion adult females on the planet. And you think you are gonna find one out of 2 billion? No. You're gonna find the best one out of 2 billion. That's what you're looking for. There's no soulmate. There's no my person or the one. No. You can't convince me that there's only one person you can get along with for the rest of your goddamn life out of 2 billion fucking women. So, you're looking for the one that you get along with the best. And once you find her, lock her the fuck down. It ain't that hard. And for all those dudes, you know, these content creators who are talking about you gotta have money and this be rich and blah blah blah. No, they gotta have money and be rich because they're fucking herbs and they never had no girls until they got a platform and some fucking money. Why you think broke niggas is out here with a bunch of kids? There's no that 6-figure, 6-pack, 6-foot. That shit is for Instagram baddies and models or whatever. These everyday, there's a whole bunch of everyday regular ass women who are more than willing to help you build some shit, to work with you. And some of them ain't even requiring that. Some of them are having kids by the broke, dusty dudes and all this. Come on, man. You can't convince me of these bullshit standards when I've never been rich a day in my life and I've never had a problem getting women. Knock it the fuck off. Matter of fact, when I was broke, it was easier for me to get women because I had time. So, come on, man. Don't fall for the bullshit, the social media shit, the clickbait shit. Do what it is that you do to the best of your ability. And don't follow your dreams. Do what you're good at so you can follow your dream. Do what you're good at so you can follow your dream. All right? As always, you know what it is. You know who it is. Middle fingers up. Be safe. Stay dangerous.